This shredder replaced a run-of-the-mill shredder the likes of which you'll see in supermarkets and the DIY stores, okay for a couple of sheets of A4 but struggle with anything more. This was not bought on a whim, not at this price, and it's for home, rather than office, use. But I was so fed up of my old shredder balking at anything other than a couple of sheets of A4. So after much research I dived in. What's to like, does what it says on the box. Just about 13 sheets of A4, as per the video review from another satisfied customer. We're chomped through effortlessly. Quiet. Compared to my old shredder which sounded like I was digging up the road, this is pretty much whisper quiet. Bliss. No disturbance to anyone, so would be great in an office too. And it doesn't feel strained either. Jam-proof. Well, let's clear this up. If it gets stuck with the 22 invoices you've forced into the slot, it will stop, show you the red, naughty, light, reverse the paper, then try again, and I've never had it fail at this point, so am well impressed. Removable bin. No lifting off the head unit here. Just remove the bin to empty it. Or be real clever and line the bin with the supply bags, or kitchen bin liners would do, and Terry's no confetti mess to clear up afterwards. Movable on its 4 casters. That's a neat feature if you want to bring it closer to your desk, for example. Dashboard lights telling you what's going on. So if the bin needs emptying, the light for this will come on. The lights telling you how loaded the machine feels as it chomps through your bank statements is just fantastic. You'll see what I mean when you get one. Good length mains cable reaches across the floor to an underdesk socket, no trouble. Did I mention how quiet the shredder was, even when chomping more than a dozen sheets of 80 GSM A4 paper? You can gather that this impresses me greatly. What could be better? I had terrible trouble getting the casters onto the base. I had to exert considerable force to get one of the casters to seat. They click into place. I can only assume that the plastic molding was not perfect. My wife would never have managed to do it, no sexist inference implied, but if it required all my 6-foot strength to get it seated, that was too much. It would have been better if the casters had been fitted at the factory. Stingy supply of bags, just 3, came with the unit. Okay, I knew this and bought the supply of 100 with it, but I think they could have given 10 with the machine. Stingy supply of oil came with the unit. You're supposed to oil the shredder via the paper slot every time you empty the bin, so the supplied oil was enough for a couple of bins. I knew this and bought the big oil bottle with the unit, but they should have given more with the machine. It's not worth being mean here if you want the machine to last the many years it should. Be religious in your oiling to get good service. But even these minor quibbles don't lose it a star. Conclusion: certainly the best shredder I've ever owned, and one that finally shreds a decent amount of paper in one go without complaining. I shredded all my year-end receipts and bank statements and it just romped through the lot. Absolutely fantastic. I can only recommend this for home use and small office use too. Did I mention how quiet it was? If you found this review helpful, please upvote. If you didn't, don't downvote. Leave me a comment to help me improve this and my other reviews. Having arrived quickly and at a good price, I've now been using this shredder regularly for around 6 months and I'm extremely happy with it so far. It easily takes around 18 or so sheets at a time and doesn't overheat until after around 20 to 25 minutes of use. It's also remarkably quiet compared to previous shredders I've owned. It has a good solid construction and is good looking too, at least, it's good looking for a shredder. Click link in description for more reviews.